We're looking into a solution some people say could relieve traffic on I-40 every day. The chance to fix that problem failed some 15 years ago. So what about the Orange Route? Could it be redeveloped and help relieve traffic in Hardin Valley with a more regional approach?
That's right. The Orange Route would have gone through that now developed area. So now they're looking at a more regional approach. 10 News reporter Lauren Lovett spoke with some of our leaders about what this bypass could look like and what it would mean for people traveling through Knox County.
Leaders say when that plan didn't go through, people thought the issues would just disappear. We're here a decade and a half later, and Knox County has only continued to grow, meaning more people, more cars, and more traffic. Now they say it's time to find a long-term solution so this problem doesn't get even worse in another 15 years.
You've heard this before.
It's real bad out west.
Actually, you hear it almost every day.
A little bit of slowdowns in the usual spots.
And it's only going to get worse. The solution could have been the Orange Route, a bypass through far west Knox County to help reduce I-40 traffic. That plan died over a decade ago, and Knox and surrounding counties continue to grow, leaving us with this. Now state and local leaders are talking about revitalizing that old plan or some version of it.
Something that alleviates the almost 20% of truck traffic that comes through here just trying to get north or south or west, and really the level of congestion that's coming from being a real metro community.
Knox County Commissioner Larson J. says the work needs to start now.
One accident on one interstate, just like the one behind me, causes a huge ripple effect that affects so many other people's lives. 500,000 people in Knox County get up every day, go to work, take their kids to school. Things work pretty well most of the time, but one little hiccup really disrupts the entire system.
I-40 through Knox County holds 4 of the top 5 most trafficked areas in the entire state. State Senator Becky Massey, chair of the Transportation and Safety Committee, says that's why leaders need to focus on improving the corridor first.
Lane expansion with the general purpose lanes, potential choice lane project, or the access lanes.
Massey says the bypass is still just an idea. Besides a complete plan, they also need land, community input, and lots of funding. The old plan would have cost $1 billion. It'll cost even more now.
The hope is that we'd have this plan in place by the end of the year. I think that's kind of the goal, is to work on it all this year with the community meetings, with the consultants coming back with their reports.
And all the typical questions like location, cost, and timing can't be answered yet.
There's no real concrete idea, but the studies are underway, the first steps are underway, and it's our job to push the vision for what can transportation look like 50 years from now.
Massey and Jay say people shouldn't fear this change.
Yes, it takes time. Yes, it costs money. Yes, it's a little bit of inconvenience when it's happening, but when it's done, it helps people sit in less traffic, and it helps Knox County grow in unique ways.
They say you can either sit through this work or a lot more traffic, since our county's growth isn't going to stop.
While still a ways away from having a more finalized plan, Massey says leaders will be reaching out to get the public's opinion. She says she hopes people will be more open to the idea of a bypass this time around. If not, we're expected to grow by around 80,000 people in the next 2 decades, meaning traffic won't fix itself.
Lauren Lovett on this story, and you can read more about the Orange Route and the options now at WBIR.com. Scan that code, and it will take you directly to that story at our website.
Well, Tennessee